So, hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing to do the testimony in this fashion. So, I think it'll be fun and different and great for viewers to be able to see you and meet you this way and meet both of us interacting. So,
Sure.
we'll jump right in. And Vanessa
Yeah.
is a client of mine, and she's been working with me. You have been working with me for about 4 months. And this is our rendition of a testimony. So I'll do it in the form of an interview if that works for you. And then we can just get rolling.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I would imagine that people will hear about me or talk to me, and the questions that come to their minds are: Does working with Terry um, work with a person like me? And so, with that question in mind, people will come on to view this most likely if they do inquire that way. So, the questions that I have for you to help prompt along the way are: the first question is, what brought you to me?
I feel like I tried everything to figure out why I couldn't create a healthy lifestyle for myself or feel good in my body. And I saw one of someone that I know post a testimonial about you, and I just felt really called to reach out because I felt like I didn't have the tools to keep going the way that I wanted to go. And so that's what brought me to you.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Um, what was the vision for you that you saw in this other person's testimony that called you to me?
I think the vision for me was that I would get to the bottom of like the emotional eating that I had and learning how to like untie all of that and be able to be consistent in a routine around food and like the stories and the belief sets that were around that.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be healthy.
awesome. Beautiful. Thank you. What was going on for you that brought you to me?
Um, I think a lot. Um, I kind of felt like I was like spinning in circles in a way,
Mhm.
like having an idea of where I wanted to go, but not exactly sure about how to get there. And I feel like I've been trying to create a healthy lifestyle for myself for years. And I've only been successful at doing it one time, but I didn't even know how to recreate that.
Mhm.
And so I felt like I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to get there. Um, and I was lacking the support that I needed in that area to get me to that place.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what I'm hearing is you knew how to get here, and maybe intellectually you knew the steps to take to get there, yet you kept taking
Yeah,
the old steps. So,
exactly.
perfect. Perfect. So, what surprised you the most about the work we have done together?
That it was never about the food and it will never be about the food. It's like way deeper than I ever thought it was.
Mm.
And I was like, um, the hardest coaching that I've ever done, but not in a bad way. It was having you hold me like accountable in a way that I've never been held accountable before,
Mm.
but also seen in a way that I've never been seen before. Um, and so I think that was just really surprising because it wasn't what I thought it was about. Because if it was just about the food, you would have told me the nutritional steps and I would have took them. But it was so much deeper than that because I already knew what to do all along. but there are a lot of like generational patterns and traumas that I had to break for myself to be able to see myself differently, to make different choices.
Yeah. And I might add the powerful commitment you made to yourself
Mhm.
and allowing me to coach you and stand shoulder to shoulder with you, um, and allowing me to hold you high,
Yeah,
um, got you through some really tough stuff. So you did the work, and I want to acknowledge you for that. I do acknowledge
for sure.
you for that. Yeah, yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Um, what has been your experience, i.e., the changes that you've experienced working with me? Not necessarily about the food, but the other
Sure.
things. Mhm.
I see myself differently. I don't like have the negative self-talk that I had about my body, the way that I looked, and I am in like radical self-acceptance, and I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Um, and I just think it's been a collective shift in all of the areas of my life. Um, like whether it be like parenthood or my business or my relationships with other people. But I've seen like a ripple effect in every part of my life because it connected back to the wounds that we worked together.
Mhm. Yeah, well done. Thank you. Thank you. That's
Mhm.
really, really insightful. And your self awareness is amazing and it really shines through. It's palpable,
Thank you.
of course. And this is kind of along the same lines. What have you uncovered or discovered about yourself through the work we have done together?
I think I discovered that I would create like a lot of excuses, and I did create a lot of excuses for myself, and dimmed my light and my power for a lot of reasons that we uncovered, and that the things that I want already existed in me, and it just took your support to help me find them or remember them really.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything that you need or want is already on the inside of you. It's rediscovering it, it's excavating and finding it, finding the
For
gold, as
sure.
we say. Yeah. And then the last question, how has my method of coaching been different from others? And how has it supported your vision?
I think that you're someone that you don't give up on your clients, and I've never seen that in a coach before, um, because there are times when I really resisted the coaching because of how difficult it can be, um, and I don't want people to shy away from that, but you showed me that your support is unconditional, even when you're working with someone that really resists the changes that naturally come up in the process. And I don't think I've ever seen that, not just in a coach, but in a person that would be willing to be that unmovable because they believed in someone so much.
Mm. You are so worthy, and I do believe in you, and I could see everything that you wanted for yourself. You're a
Yeah,
beautiful human, and I'm so honored that you trusted me, and I'm so honored that you allowed me to walk this journey with you as we continue on.
I'm very happy I did it.
Yeah. Thank you, Vanessa.
Of course.
It's been my privilege to work with you, and I am so honored that you have graced me with this testimony interview. And I appreciate you so
I
that
appreciate you too.
so much. All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.